Good evening and welcome to the NAIA Volleyball National Championships from Sioux City, Iowa. I am your host, Donan Cruz, for all of the coverage. You are listening to this event, which is brought to you in partnership by the City of Sioux City, the Tyson Center, Turbo Sports Group, and the NAIA and Stretch Internet, the NAIA's official video streaming provider. Tonight's matchup in Pool B is the number 2 overall seed and number 1 seed in the pool, Park University out of Parkville, Missouri, coming into the tournament with a record of 30-1. And their opponent, Embry-Riddle out of Prescott, Arizona, coming in at 28-7 and is the number 3 seed in Pool B. Park taking care of business yesterday against the host school, Morningside, beating them in a 3-0 match. And Embry-Riddle had a tough match yesterday, dropping to Westmont 3-1. Both teams, Park looking to advance to 2-0 here in pool, and Embry-Riddle, the Eagles, looking to get a win under their belt here at the National Championships. Park, with an impressive season so far, no stranger to the national tournament, and they are in their 6th national tournament appearance under head coach Mike Talamantes, while the Eagles of Embry-Riddle are in their 2nd appearance in championship history under the lead of head coach Gio Plazics. We're getting ready to kick off our first serve here in the Pool B match of the night. Running a little bit behind here. This match initially scheduled for 6 p.m. official time here in Sioux City. 6:43, so a little bit behind, but definitely looking forward to a pretty good match here. Coach Talamantes, head coach of both the men's and the women's program at Park University out of Parkville, Missouri, doing a great job with his program as they are in search of a great end to what has been a magical season for them. Although losing in their conference tournament championship to Columbia College, they are here as the number 2 seed, and we are off and going. And to start us off is a service error, point Park. And back to serve for the Pirates is number 10, Selena Montero. Out of system pass by the Eagles. Put into play, over, set to the middle. Deflection kept alive. Attack off the outside. Libero got a platform on it, but not clean. Ball still in play. Ball back to the outside again. Tipped by the Eagles. Libero setting out of the system to the right side. Big swing, but long. Point Eagles. Back to serve, number 21, Aaron Clark. Big swing by the Pirates on the outside. Kept alive by the Eagles. Spot shot and blocked. In the middle, points Pirates. And back to serve is the Pirates, number 7. Aggressive float serve. Nice pass by the Eagles. Set to the outside. Blocked but out of bounds. Point Eagles. Back to serve is the libero. Number 8 for the Eagles. Good slide attack. Deflect by the block. Nice pass by the libero in transition. Hit the seam. Great dig by the Pirates. And number 18 unable to capitalize on that overpass. And the point goes to the Pirates. Up 3-2 here in set 1. Second match of pool play here at the NAIA National Championships in Sioux City, Iowa. The Eagles pass set, wide attack. And the Pirates are 4-2. Float serve to zone 1. Managed well by the libero. Little misconnection in the middle. Ball down the line. Kill by number 6 for the Pirates, Alyssa Flint. And the Pirates up 3. Float serve again, zone 1. Another nice handle by the pass. Ball looked like it touched the block, but long. And the Pirates extend 6-2. Official calls for the serve. Ball's in. Service error, number 22. Point Eagles. Back to serve. Kaylee Robelin. Deep float serve. Nice pass by number 22 off the Pirates. Swing kept alive. Down ball, free ball transition. Inside set. Hammered to the seam. And the Eagles unable to keep that one alive, as they now take a 7-3 lead here in set 1. Number 26 to serve. Set on the slide ball. Line angle is open and gets that one right around the block, as number 18, Sharik Joseph, a sophomore from San Diego, California, able to score the point for the Eagles. Back to serve, number 10, Jaylyn Yoder. Just touches the tape, gets over, and a nice little second ball over the net by the setter for Park University. And the Pirates are now 8-4. Danna Gomes doing a great job of leading her team so far this season and looking to continue, as I said, a great season. Park University, the number 2 overall seed here in the tournament. Only blemish on their year was in the conference tournament championship against Columbia College, also here in the tournament championship field. Ball's up by the Eagles. Spot shot over. Able to kept alive by the Pirates. Nice dig out of right back. Set to the outside. Had a little bit of line. Went cross. Middle back on a back row attack. Nice swing and a dig kept alive. Here's another attack by number 22. Making a really good play. And the Eagles able to scramble, keep it alive, and catch Park off guard on a setter dump. And Meawad out of the middle back, really showing why she's been a force all year long for the Pirates. Meawad, one of the best outside hitters in the country, just navigates her way on the court so well, attacking that pipe ball efficiently and very clean as well. Nice dig out of middle back for the Pirates. Ball set to the right side. Ball just got away from the attacker, and that was long, as Nora Meawad, sister, to the outside, hit it long and unable to find the court. Number 11 back to serve, Baldwin, out of Santa Barbara, California, and that ball goes back to the right side, and this time chops it off the block after that error on the last play. Meawad definitely wanted to make sure. Ball chopped to the corner, and a nice spot by the outside hitter of the Pirates as they extend their lead 11-7, as the Pirates looking to stay unbeaten in pool play after a big win for them against Morningside just last night. Meawad on the outside. Nada Meawad, the sophomore outside hitter from Cairo, Egypt, taking advantage of the 3 feet of line she was given by the blockers. Eagles set to the outside. Ball gets by and unable to keep that alive. And now back to serve, number 21, Aaron Clark from Phoenix, Arizona. Sophomore outside hitter. Float serve in. Nice pass by the Pirates. A little bit of tight and a little trick play. You'll see oftentimes the setter do that. Kind of go up with a fake as if they're going to try to jump and save the ball. And that was a high-level play by Gomes as she just let that run right by her hand. And the Eagles come right back with a big swing on the right side. And that ball was hit with some force into the corner pocket of Zone 1. Eagles trail by 4 here in set 1, 13-9. Ball up, met by the defense of the blockers on the Eagles. Big attack by the outside. Libero keeps it alive. Spot shot out of the back row. Libero, tip shot. That ball's down. Play still goes on. And point to the Pirates. That ball did hit the ground. Looked like a defender from the side of the Eagles got a little pancake under that, but ref called it down. Meawad back to serve, gets the team out of system. Another down ball out of the back row. Setter goes against the middle, and Gomes able to joust a little bit there with number 18, the Pirates of Park University, going up against the Eagles of Embry-Riddle. So far, been a pretty good match on both sides. Park leading by 6 and back to serve. An aggressive outside hitter, Meawad. A lot of line, but a great dig by the libero. Transition attack. And that one just a little too much to handle, as the middle blocker from the Pirates able to just sweep that ball right back down for a point. 16-9. The Pirates take a commanding lead here after one timeout has been taken in set 1 of pool play. Nice run out of the middle by the Eagles. Now, that's a really effective play. I think as Park is a very disciplined defensive team, the Eagles are going to have to look to move in their middle around and maybe creating some seams by running some of those little 31 gap plays there. Showed to be effective in that last sequence for the Eagles. Back to serve, float serve, deep ball, and that is long, way past the baseline, and the Eagles unable to convert that float serve, and into the game, number 26, Amanda Santos. Nice serve to zone 5, ball to the out, a lot of line to hit, and the outside hitter, number 10, Jalen Yoder, able to score that point. A nice delivery by the setter in that play, able to give Yoder the opportunity to attack the line, and points scored, and only back 6, but back up by 7 following that service error as Gomes goes back to serve for the Pirates. Set 1, 18-11. Park with a comfortable lead here. Nice little float serve over the net. Set on the slide attack. A lot of line for Sharik Joseph. And she makes the Pirates pay on that one, as she had a clear attacking lane down the line, and Montero unable to handle that ball. I think that was the blocking call there, though. I think Montero wanted to dig that line, and Sharik Joseph definitely gave her the opportunity to go heads up against her, and Joseph winning that battle. Miscommunication on the side of the Pirates between Montero and Flint. Attacking that 1-6 seam. Ace ball hits the ground. And the Eagles closed the gap to 5 as they were just trailing by 7. Another good float serve. Nice handle by the pass. Attack to the middle. Nice 31 ball, and that finds the seam in the Eagles block. A kill to zone 1. And Gomez doing a great job of holding that blocker. Float serve. Effective ball. Eagles able to keep it alive. Free ball transition. No block up. I should say a late block up. Big dig down the line by the libero. And that ball goes back again. Diving save by the Eagles. Transition play set to the outside. Nice little tip by Meawad. Ball runs to the middle. Back to the right side. Tip to the middle. Little scrap play. Net violation by the Pirates. Point Eagles. 14-19. Still within striking distance. If the Eagles can put together a point or two here in this rotation. Although up 5, still opportunities here for the Eagles to extend this first set and close the gap. Although the Pirates, the nice point score there. Out of serve receive. 20-14. Montero back to serve. Short serve to zone 4. Platform set to the outside. Dig out of middle back. Gomez to Meawad. And that's a kill. Impressive ball control by Nada Meawad, the sophomore outside hitter from Cairo, Egypt. She's got a lot of fire in that arm, and she was able to kind of use her volleyball IQ, spot the corner, and score a ball where the defense was not. Big block by the sister, number 7, Nora Meawad, right side sophomore. Both so effective. Definitely tell they're able to see the court so well, posting their blocks in good locations. And nice little tip over the block there by number 21, Erin Clark. Saw the ball is tight. Nice block in front. Decides to go with a little spot shot tip over the ball, or over the block, I'm sorry, and it worked. Float serve by the Eagles. Gets the Pirates out of system. Little easy shot by Meawad, and that ball is scored. Increasing the lead to 8 as the Pirates bring in a serve substitution, number 5. Coming in off the bench, Corina Rodriguez from San Antonio, Texas. Junior setter libero. Puts in a nice little float serve. Great touch by the blockers of the Pirates. Ball to the outside. Meawad catches the antenna. Point Eagles. Number 8 back to serve. Kat Young. And that point is scored. 17-23. Eagles still trail by 6. Young back to serve. Good control by the pass. Ball dies inside a little bit. Meawad able to get her feet there and take a good swing. Free ball transition for the Pirates. Ball back to the outside again. Communication play on the Pirates. Good touches on the defensive side of Embry-Riddle. Down ball out of the back row. Dumped by Gomes. And a big swing. And that one ricochets off the block and catches Gomes on her shoulder. And the Eagles showing no sight. This is a veteran team that has been to this tournament multiple times, has won a national championship, and is led by a really good coach, Mike Talamantes, and has a really good control of their team and understands the rhythm of their game, and definitely showing here early in set one as they're up 23-18. Now a point away from closing out set one in their second match of pool play. Back to serve the Pirates, Nada Meawad, sophomore outside hitter. Nice float serve to zone one. She's been attacking that zone past couple of times she's went back to serve. Little tip over the block, and the Eagles score that ball again. Looks like the Eagles, in some form of their scout, maybe finding success in some film of the Pirates, that if they can't power it through, the option of going right over the block and scoring works. And the Pirates giving them a dose of their own medicine to close out set one, a tip over out of the middle. And that concludes set one here in this match. The Pirates of Park University and Embry-Riddle. But so far for me, the Meawad sisters definitely doing really well. Able to put some pressure on the defense of the Eagles. Back to serve and start us out here are the Pirates here in set two. Top spin serve, short to zone two. Ball set to the outside. Eagles attack. Ball kept alive. Nice dig out of middle back by the Pirates. And a great move by the outside hitter of the Pirates. But that one was dug up as well. Right side. And a tool off of the block on the Eagles, and Nora Meawad continues to chip away at these defenders by the Eagles. Right side set, spot ball over. Eagles continue to try to challenge that short court of the Pirates. Ball kept alive, free ball transition, here we go, to the middle, and that one is just wide, unable to connect. On that play was the setter and the middle attacker, number 17, Maren Roper. Float serve in, nice handle by Montero. 4 contacts signaled by the official. Point Eagles. Clark back to serve. Zone 5. Ball to the right side. Good deflection off the block. Montero there to cover. Tip over the block by Meawad. Spot shot in. Free ball transition. Let's see if they could capitalize. Ball to the outside. And indeed they do. I'm assuming we're going to be calling that number a lot. Number 22, Nada Meawad with another kill, as they even out at 2-2 here in set 2. Nice swing out of the Eagles. Overpass, deflected from the block. Nice transition. Eagles from the right side. Spot shot over the block. Attack out of the back row. That's blocked. Kept alive. Meawad with the swing. Attacks the seam. And she's able to get another point here. And now 3-2 Pirates lead in set 2. Beautiful set all the way to the right side. But she's greeted by the block of the Pirates. And that ball doesn't make it very far past the net, as the Pirates now go up 4-2 with Montero back to serve. Out of system attack to the outside. Nice swing by number 10, Jaylyn Yoder, the senior outside hitter from Fountain Hill, Arizona. Those are balls you definitely want to encourage your outside attackers to take swings at. And unfortunately, a lot of times, some outsides will just try to keep that ball in play. Yoder gets up and gets after it. And that's exactly what you want when you're playing a team like Park, is to be able to stay aggressive, try to put pressure on their defense. Sometimes by spotting the ball in the court, you're playing into their hand. And unable to get that last point there on the right side. The Pirates are now up 5-3 with Meawad back to serve. Outside again to Yoder, and exactly what we just said there. Staying aggressive, attacking it, and Yoder, nice fast twitch arm. Setter doing a good job of getting her out and making the middle blocker work to close the ball, and she scores another one, as she now has 4 kills on the match. Ball to the outside, a lot of line being given to Meawad, and she just decides to tip the ball right inside the 10-foot line in front of the defender. And that scores 6-4 Pirates. Meawad back to serve, tight pass. Unable to handle that one on the net was the setter. And Park now is up 7-4. Meawad back to serve. They've used her in the back row a few times out of the attack. Let's see if they do it on this one. Service error doesn't allow us to see it in that play, but here they are on the serve receive. An attack, which can be extremely efficient if you have the personnel to do it. Meawad definitely capable of attacking out of that back row and being efficient. So let's see if that's something they continue to do. Tough serve on the side of the Eagles. The Pirates unable to handle that. Forces an overpass, and the front line able to sweep that down for a point. 7-6, close the gap within 1 early in set 2. Nice dig by the Eagles. Ball to the outside, and another tool by the Eagles, and they tie things up here in set 2, 7-7. Park up 1-0 here in the second match of pool play competition at the NAIA National Championships in Sioux City. A big swing down the line for the Pirates. Gomes doing a great job of distributing the ball. Substitution on the side of the Pirates, bringing in number 26, Amanda Santos, senior from Annapolis, Georgia. Transfer from Odessa College. Ball goes to the outside, swing by the pin, and a ball hit with some serious pace as that ricochets off of the defender in middle back and goes about 10 rows up. Substitution on the side of the Eagles, number 5 checking in. Lauren Davidin. Ball goes short and in the net. Point to the Pirates. Gomes back to serve. Pirates playing a nice, clean volleyball game here so far. Eagles stay in the course with them. Shank pass by the libero on the side of the Eagles. Unable to handle that one. Those float serves, they get a good contact on it and kind of drive that low and fast. Those are some of the toughest balls to pass in volleyball. And that one's showing as one of the best passers probably on this team, the libero, unable to control it. And now the second one by Young. Gomes back to serve. The 5'9" senior leader from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Nice float serve, commanding her offense here as she has done all season. Nice serve, getting them out of system. A little bit of a joust action on the net. Tight ball on the inside. Meawad keeps it in play. Dump over the middle of the court, and that scores for the Eagles. 3 bodies on the ground for the Pirates, but none able to keep the ball off the floor. Back to serve, number 11, Audrey Baldwin, a junior out of Santa Barbara, California. Standing float serve, just tapes over the net, and that's an ace for the Eagles. A much-needed point and boost of energy as they cheer and celebrate as a team for that one. Never complain about a little ball coming over the net like that when you're the one serving it. A little bit of luck ain't going to do any harm for anybody here. Good ball up by the Eagles. Tight ball joust. Young able to keep that alive. Big swing out of Yoder. That ball's kept alive, and a double contact out of an aggressive set, although, by Meawad out of middle back. Point to the Eagles, and we're all tied up, 11-11. Right back to zone 1 again. Jams the setter in. Good deflection touch. Ball goes up, setter still in play. Back to the right side. Good dig by Young. All the way to the right. Big swing. Meawad with a great dig. Montero keeps it in play. Ball's just free ball sent over. Set to the middle. Play still going. Eagles with an attempt to score here, and that's wide down the line by number 21, Erin Clark. Good look. She had a good 1.5 foot of line, just wrist got away from her a little bit. Wide and long down the line of the Pirates, and they score 12-11. Park takes the lead back out of that timeout. Nice short ball. And a quick set to the outside is hammered down by number 14, Kaylee Robelin. And that tempo of the ball to the pin, I think, is where the Eagles maybe want to be consistently at if they're going to want to create some seams against this Park block. And that was a really good ball right back to Meawad as she was able to score a point there. Similar run. Oftentimes, most programs will call that a little shoot ball or a go ball, and both sides in those last 2 plays doing a great job of running the go ball to the pin and scoring. You know, typically that's a ball you would run in system. Good 3 pass out of your serve receive, which is giving the setter 3 good options to set to. And in that play was a really nice run. Back set there to the middle. Unable to really capitalize on that. A good touch, but unable to manage was Montero as the Eagles take a lead 14-13. And another timeout. Jalen Yoder leading the team with 6 kills and chipping in 4 digs as well. Doing a great job on the pin for the Eagles. Ball set to the right side. Meawad with a big swing, but even a bigger dig. But unable to control the dig. Kind of tight was Yoder there. But Young knew she was in a good spot. Just a little too tight to do anything with that ball. Nonetheless, great location in her setup against that play. Just not enough to keep that rally going. Young with another pass. Ball to the right side. Big swing and a deflection off the back row of the Pirates. And Kaylee Roblin, another point as she has 4 kills on the evening. Nice float. Stands deep off the baseline. Good pass. Kind of a lob set to the outside, and Meawad takes care of that ball. And in that play, much more of a little lob, not as a fast tempo to the pin, not an extremely high ball, but Meawad able to get her feet to the ball, arm up quick, and just sees what the block is doing in front of her, and basically attacks the seam in that last play. And the Eagles respond right back with a kill down the line. And we're all tied up. I'm sorry. The Eagles go up 16-15 here in set 2. And a nice ball down the line by the Pirates. And that looked pretty close. But they got a better view down on the court there on the sideline than we do up here in the press box. Good ball by the Pirates, tying things up at 16. Float serve by the substitution. Nice pass by the Eagles. And a good slide attack by Sharik Joseph, the sophomore from San Diego, California, doing work here this evening, as she's now tallied 4 kills on the night. And looks like she is a leader on that court and brings some good energy. So let's see how she continues to progress. Another shot down the line by the Pirates. And I think that the Eagles are definitely challenging these Pirates to hit down the line in hopes that they're going to defend that ball in the back row, and unable to make that dig there. The Pirates now tie it back up at 17 with their setter back to serve. Good float serve, tight pass, setter way to manage that ball, but a little bit tight, and that is blocked for a point. And that puts the Pirates up 1 as Gomez is back to serve again. Gomez to Young. Yoder with the attack out of the back row, and that's long. Some tendencies now we're seeing here. Yoder taking some big swings, challenging high. I really like her aggressiveness out of the back row and in front row too. But Gomez attacking zone 1 here both times, attacking Young in this serve receive rotation, and it seems to be working. A nice up, and that ball's called down. It looked like it was up, but that ball might have went 50-50. 50% on the ground, 50% on the hand, which is a point for the other team, unfortunately. Good effort by the Pirates, although. Nice serve by the Eagles. Scramble play by the Pirates. Out of system. Yoder with a good dig. Set to the outside. Big swing. Meawad there for the defense. And that's hit wide by the middle from the Pirates. Maren Roper. And we're evened out at 19-19. Back to serve, number 11, Audrey Baldwin. Standing float serve. She went to zone 1 last time. I'm assuming they're going for that same zone, trying to get the setter to look over her shoulder. Nice ball, well executed. Ball goes, good defense. Setter's out of the play. Montero with the ball. And that was a big swing. Gomez caught sort of off guard there. She was kind of posted up around 10 feet, just right inside of the line. And that was a big rip by the outside hitter. Number 21, Aaron Clark, a sophomore out of Phoenix, Arizona. Big swing. I like the front line here for the Eagles. Let's see how this rotation works out. Again, standing float. Been attacking zone 1. They go to Montero on this one, and a big swing out of the middle. Pirates tie it up. That was a nice run. They've been kind of misconnecting in the middle there when they run that ball straight up off the setter. But on that one, number 17, Maren Roper, able to get a hold of that one. And Gomez delivering a very nice set. Ball to the pin. Big block by the Pirates. As number 14, Kaylee Rovelin, who's been quite successful offensively, gets pretty physical up on the net, and the Pirates win that one. Let's see what they do on this next one here. Nice, easy float serve. Young takes care of that one. Ball to the right side. Big swing down the line and a net violation called on the Pirates. And Young, huge pass. That was a big play. And in that rotation, they really needed to be able to have a bunch of attackers coming at Park. And Young's pass was able to make sure that happened. Pass by the libero, kind of shaky ball, able to save it. And Meawad with some craftsmanship on the outside. Tough pass. Gomes just tried to make the best of that ball, and Meawad goes up there, and it almost looks like a little backhand to the center of the court and just finds a small little sliver on the court and scores the point for the Pirates. Big block deflection, nice ball. Gomes to the outside, Meawad with a tip over, setters out of the play, Young to the right. Big swing on the right, and that was just wide. That ball was just wide. Park University Pirates out of Parkville, Missouri, looking to extend their win streak in pool play here against Embry-Riddle Eagles. The ball goes up. Nice tip shot by Yoder. And that's now several points that the Eagles have been able to score on by challenging the defense around the block on the side of the Pirates to keep the play alive. And that one hits the ground, and now we're at 23-22 in favor of the Pirates. Another middle attack, and that puts the Pirates within one to closing out set 2. But this game is far from done, as the Eagles have been playing some really good volleyball and are only back 2 here. Let's see if they're able to manage to put together a little run here late in the second set. Back to serve is Meawad. Ball to zone 1. Great pass out of the serve receive. Ball to Yoder. Good dig down the line. Gomes to Meawad. I'm sorry, that was not Gomes. But ball to Meawad on the outside. Dig by the libero. Slide play. Nice deflection off the block. Play still going. Free ball over to the Eagles. And a miscommunication to end the set. And unfortunately, the middle and the middle back were unsure who was going for that ball. And the Pirates close out set 2 on a pushover play by the back row. And now are up 2-0. The Pirates taking a 2-0 lead in this match so far, attacking the ball at an impressive percentage, 333 as a team, while the Eagles are attacking 205. Kind of declined a little bit in set 2, 297 after hitting 368, and the Eagles took a big dip there, attacking as a team 167. And let's see how they can kind of keep going here in set 3 as they open up with a net violation. What looked to be a point for the Eagles. What looked to be a point for the Eagles is now called as a net violation, and the Eagles are still back in position to serve and are slightly confused on the call, as it looked like they thought the ball was dead, and Pirates get the point. And back to serve is Montero. Ball goes back, ball all the way to the outside. Big swing by Robelin. And we got a 1-1 game here in set 3. Back to serve is Clark. Nice little 31 set. Gomes knowing where to put her attacker and just creating enough of a gap from the middle blocker to take a pretty good swing right to the center of the court against the Eagles defense. Ball set to the outside. Yoder with a big swing. And that tools off the block of Gomez. And that's a point for the Eagles. Young back to serve. Young having a pretty good night tonight. She helps control the back row for the Eagles. Set to the middle, little misconnection. Nice athletic move, defensive move for the Eagles, but that is answered by a great transition play from Gomez to Shatout. The senior middle blocker from Cairo, Egypt, able to find a gap in that defense there. Ball set to the right side. The Pirates definitely given a little bit more line there than I think Robelin can see there, but great defensive play, and the Pirates were able to score there. The Eagles, an impressive team, doing pretty well here, just unable to kind of chip away when they're behind a little bit. So let's see how this continues to progress. And a miscommunication play on the side of Embry-Riddle results in a point for the Pirates. And they take an early lead, 5-2, as their outside hitter, Nada Meawad, is back to serve. And that's an ace. Meawad with a nice float serve down the line to zone 1. And Park University out of Parkville, Missouri, has been having a spectacular season, was unblemished until the conference tournament championship against Columbia College. They're coming in here 30-1 and are the number 2 overall seed and are up 4 points here in set 3 as they take on the Eagles of Embry-Riddle. Back to serve is number 14, Kaylee Robelin. Robelin been doing pretty good tonight, helping her team out. One of their aggressive attackers. Great float serve as well. And that ball goes just down the line. And the line judge calls that out of bounds. Must have hit the antenna as she was attacking the ball. And that resulted in a point for the Eagles. And they closed the gap from 4-2. Only back 6-4 now. Transition play to the outside. Yoder with the ball right over. Park able to shoot that right back. Down ball transition for the Pirates. Pirates run the slide ball and unable to capitalize on that is Shatout. And now the Eagles are within 1. Here in set 3, still back 2-0. Playing tough here against the Pirates. Nice pass, little shoot ball down, and that catches the edge of the line. And the Pirates go up 7-5. And into the game is Santos, the senior from Annapolis, Georgia, to serve for the Pirates. Nice float serve to zone 5. Ball goes on a step back all the way out. Nice dig. Gomez to the pin. That ball's kept alive. Little chip shot over. Setter dump. Scores in front of Nada Meawad. And the Eagles continue to chip away at this lead as they are up against a pretty tough opponent in Park University. Young with the dig. Ball to the outside. Big swing off of Clark. Park responds. Ball set to the middle. And that one scores right in front of Montero as it deflects the block a little bit. And she's unable to keep that play alive. And we are 7-7 here in set 3. Meawad out of the back row. Talked about that being an option earlier. She loads up again. Here it is. Good swing. And Yoder there, just a step. Just a little, arriving a little late. But nonetheless, a really good read and just unable to convert the dig. And Meawad gets the point. 8-7 Pirates. Gomes back to serve. Slide attack down the line. And again, leaving the line open. Meawad was there to defend that ball, but tough play to make. It was a really good read. She was in the right place. Just a tough play to make. And the Eagles score, bringing in number 5, Lorryane Davidin. Park still up 1. Now even with that service error. The libero checking back into the game. Meawad out. Number 12 checks into the game for the Pirates. Nice little tight pass by Yoder. Joust at the net. And a net violation called on Park. Coach Talamentes having a conversation with the R2. Stick with the call. Meawad back on the court. Sister connection in the front row. Pass off. Nada. 31. And that is defended well. Back in action, coming out of a timeout here in set 3. Embry-Riddle up 1. And that, again, serve long coming out of a timeout. Coach Talamantes giving a little chuckle on the sideline to his staff as they score another point off a service error coming out of timeout. Gomes back to serve, trying to close this set out to go 2-0 in pool play, but the Eagles are not going anywhere as they just keep scoring off of their attack here in set 3. Substitution into the game for the Eagles. Nina Egbalik serves to zone 1. Nice pass to Gomes. Meawad on the outside, tip over the block. A high set to middle back to Yoder. And a triple block in front. And the defenders of Park University able to get a hand on that. And a smart triple block there, you know, wasn't a heavy attack, but you kind of stay at the net just in case anything comes right over the tape, and they did exactly that. That's good volleyball training and a very smart cue, but the Eagles respond with a big swing on the outside by Clark, and they are not going anywhere. Park again trying to close out this match, up 2-0. Baldwin back to serve. Nice dig. Young to the outside. Chip shot over. Takes the setter out of the play. Meawad goes there. Tight ball. Just kind of punches it over. Chops off the block. Ball to the right side. Great touch by the block. Gomes to Meawad. Meawad down the line. Young with the dig. Yoder's going to spot here. Catches Montero off guard, but still up in the air. And that doesn't make it over. And now they're up by 2. 19-17 Eagles. As Embry-Riddle looks to extend this match into extra sets here. Pass by the Pirates. Great dig again by Baldwin. Kept into play by Yoder. Transition to the outside. Tip over the block, and that's down and in. And Meawad taking care of business. And again, the Pirates able to capitalize on transition opportunities. Coming back over the net. And now they're within 1 as Montero goes back to serve. Nice serve into the court. Baldwin with a good tempo set to the outside, dug up off of a cover play. And a net violation called on the Eagles. And head coach Jill doesn't quite understand who the net violation was called on, and might have seen a clipboard hit the ground. I don't think she meant it, but plays back in action. 19-19. Meawad with a swing down the line. Yoder with the dig. And a big block by the Pirates. Meawad and Shatout shut that ball down at the net. And the Pirates lead by 1 as we enter the stretch here in set 3. Park up 2-0. We are watching coverage of Pool B here at the NAIA National Championships in Sioux City, Iowa. Here at the Tyson Event Center, a lot of action going on. Definitely encourage all of our viewers to stay up to date on all the NAIA National Championship sports by downloading the NAIA Sports mobile app. The app allows you to enjoy the latest headlines from NAIA.org. Additionally, there are hours of live and on-demand video via the NAIA network. Download today for free via the Apple or Google Play Store. We got ourselves quite a match here. Although Park is up 2-0, the Eagles are going nowhere. Trying to extend to a set 4. Only back a point. Also in a pretty good rotation here. Baldwin just went back to serve, which means they're in a really good offensive rotation here for the next 2. Ball goes to the outside. Big swing, but another block by the Pirates. Defense coming up big. And number 10, Selena Montero, loving it as she only gets to play in the back row. Every time she sees some action up front, she's loving it and feeding off the energy of her teammates. I enjoy watching players that bring some energy to the court. A great diving dig. A joust at the net and another net violation by the Eagles. Unfortunate play there, but still within grasp. Although up 3, the Eagles are still in a pretty good position here. Montero back to serve. Ball short to zone 4, set to the outside. Big swing, big dig. Overpass hit long, points Pirates. And now the Pirates are within 2 to closing this match out. Montero still back to serve. I'm definitely thinking if they get some form of a transition, the ball's going to be going to the outside. Nada Meawad here. Here it is. And a good swing. Recycle ball. Let's see where they go here to the right side. Lefty on the right. Tip over the block. That hits the ground. And Park within 1. Embry-Riddle 19. Park 24. And the Pirates up 2-0 as they look to close out this match in 3. Montero with a good serve to zone 1. Ball goes back down the line. Dig by Montero. Free ball transition off of Young. Tip behind the block. Little pancake action. And unable to convert that are the Pirates. And the Eagles are within 4. Number 21, Aaron Clark back to serve. Trying to keep their hopes up here tonight. Short serve to 4. Meawad with the pass. Set to the middle. Big swing. Dug up by the setter. Young to the right. Big block And that's going to do it as the Pirates of Park University defeat Embry-Riddle Eagles out of Prescott, Arizona. The Pirates now improve to 2-0 in the pool play, while Embry-Riddle drops to 0-2. Park's next match is tomorrow night versus Westmont, the number 2 seed in their pool, and that's going to take place at 8 p.m. And Embry-Riddle will face Morningside tomorrow at 6 p.m. Tonight's broadcast has been fun. The number 2 overall seed, Park University, continues to roll in their search and their hunt for another national championship for their program.